So just wanted to record a deck profile on my majespecter build. It won first place at locals today. So first off, triple Boombuku. Great stratus of the deck. Next on for majespecters, triple Gamma. Just great set of spell trap card majespecter. Pretty good combo. Triple QB. Search its traps. Double Yada. Spells. Double Nikomata. Nikomata is pretty good because end phase search effect comes pretty used. Rank 3 for Totem Bird. And 1 Kieran. Skills are kind of an issue with them, but I normally end up normal summoning them. Double Archery and Eccentric to Pendulum Summon Kieran. Pop back row. Sucks when they have any spell fragrance. That's it for pendulums. On for monsters. 3 Ghost Reaper and Cherry Blossoms. Really good for the Blue Eyes matchup and the ABC matchup. Yeah. Unfortunate Lady Wind. Really weird tech. So I play Ties of the Brethren in this build. Level 3s. Metaspecters only have 2 targets with Boonbuku and Nikomata. This just makes Ties of the Brethren live. I don't have any level 4s. That's it for the monster lineup. For the traps, 3 Majespecter Tempest. Solemn Strike of the deck, searchable. Tribute 1. Wind Spellcaster, and yeah. This even works when they're face down. A lot of people like to face Majespecters face down for some reason. They think that my traps aren't live. Double Tornado. Just banish them. I like running Tornado because you can just banish the ABCs before they become an issue, or just banish your Blue Eyes stuff before they can synchro with them. And 1 Supercell, that way I can recycle my spells and traps and monsters. I run an Exceed version of the build, so this is pretty live. It also makes it so they can't use 7 Tools of Bandit on stuff like this or negate effects on summon. Yeah. 1 warning, just a solid staple, and the 1 strike. A lot of people think when I don't have monsters, I don't have any negations. That's the main reason I run those 2. They think they're safe. Alright, now for the spells, I run 3 Ties of the Brethren. This is made since Magicians got hit. I didn't run Majespecters. When this card came out, it just made Majespecters live again. That plus 4. It's just ridiculous. Yeah, 2,000 life points isn't really a lot for what you're getting out of it. Alright, Majespecter Sonics. They try to beat over your monsters, you just use this and your traps are still alive. And then 1 Cyclone. This comes in handy against rogue decks, but yeah, I normally end up siding at game 2. Alrighty, now for the field spells. Double Majesty's Pegasus. This is where you get your real pluses from the Majespecters. I used to run it at 3 with 2 Terraforming, but 2 is good enough. I still see it almost every game. And then 1 Secret Village of Spellcasters. Very good in this format. Spells are basically half of people's decks nowadays. The only thing is it's dead against Dark Magicians, but it's too far and few in between to make it like not playable. And then 1 Terraforming, just to search out whichever. I like this one. And then double Twin Twister. A lot of people don't like to play Twin Twister and Pendulums, just because resources are kind of hard to come by. You already neg 2 when you put your skills up. But with Majespecter Supercell, this card right here, recycling your cards back is pretty good. 1 Upstart and 1 Instant Fusion. This is the MVP of the deck. I already run a 41 card deck. I just run Upstart Garland for trolls, but this right here makes Norton live, and Norton just ridiculous, especially if you have the field spell up. Just tribute the monster that you bring back. You still keep your Majespecters out if you need to make your traps in your back row all live. Yeah, a lot of people don't see that coming, but yeah. Alrighty, on to the extra deck. So for rank 3s, I run one acid golem for trapeze OTK, it's still a thing. One super mech beast, Grand Pulse. Because if you have 2 rank 3s on the field, you really don't want to pendulum summon into that Solemn Strike or Solemn Warning, so this will help you out beforehand. And 1 Totem Bird, Battle Phase, basically, and just to stop your opponent's first next turn if they're still alive and you don't have enough traps in your back row. Then Utopia package. I like to run Utopia Prime also with it. That way you can exceed into Utopia. Lay this over it, and then Utopia to Lightning, and then use Trapeze to attack twice for 5,000. They can't do anything at that point when Utopia is attacking, so it's pretty good. Of course, the 1 Trapeze. Solid card in any spellcasters. The 1 Castel. I guess you guys got to see it a little bit. Solid staple in any rank 4 spam. Giant Hand. If you don't have traps in the back row and you end up having more level 4 monsters, this is a pretty solid card just for that extra negation. Oh, not a rank 3. Yeah, Phantom Knight's Breaksword. Scrap Dragon. I do go into him quite a bit. Scrap Dragon effect is just good. Thorn MVP of the extra deck. 1 Lightning Shidori, just to lock down those rogue decks. They can't do anything to you. Cowboy for game. Yeah, this card has won me quite a bit of duels, and I don't regret putting it into my deck. I definitely need to up the rarity on this, but majespecters have that problem that they can't push for game, like when you want them to. This kind of helps you push for game right here. And then for my Ghost Cherry Blossoms, 1 Spirit Dragon and 1 ABC Buster Dragon. Yeah, Dragon Buster, I guess. Yeah, this just stops them from doing their shenanigans and banishing your scales. Yeah, they banish your skills, you're basically not recovering from that game. They're plussing way hard and you're just gonna be neg, especially since you have to tribute your monsters. And I don't like to play against Blue Eyes. Alrighty. So that's it. Onto the side deck. 3 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This is basically for the Pendulum Mirror match. This really does help against Metal Foes. And you can try to use their effects, you just say, nah, your turn's done. 3 Allied Justice Cycle Reader. Very good against a Blue Eyes matchup, and ABC to stop them from even doing anything. Triple Flying Sea. It's okay in the ABC matchup if you're going turn 1 and you have this in your hand. That way they can't go into Tsukuyomi or any other Exceeds. That way they can't dump their hand or search out any more cards that they need. Yeah, it's mainly just here for the Burning Abyss matchup. Double Gem Seal for those people that run Cyber Dragon Infinity or just any Floodgate monster that you can't get over, just no. And then one of these guys. This card's pretty solid. I like to run it against OTK decks that are very reliant on the extra deck or special summoning mechanic. Yeah, just 1,000 attack, protect it with your majespecters, especially Tornado, just to banish your stuff if they're going to go into battle phase. I used it against a Cyber Dragon player. He kept summoning Zwei to try to attack, and I just kept tornadoing it away. And then Majespecter Supercell to recover it back after I was done. That was pretty funny. The 1 Abyss Roller in the extra deck, just in case I run against any heavy graveyard effects. Basically just against Burning Abyss. Everything else I don't really care about the graveyard effects. I'm a troll. 1 Diamond Crab King. He actually came up in a matchup against ABCs. He kept negating all my stuff because he had a lot of back row, and I ended up exceeding into this, and he had like 2,800 life points left, and it was just basically attack for 3,000 game. And then the 1 of Drowning Merforce, because a lot of people know my deck, and they won't see this coming. They think Majespecters, it's just Majespecter back row at this point. Like, he can't do anything to me. The Drowning Merforce kind of just like No, that goes back in your deck. Bye. Alrighty, guys. This is my first deck profile up. Sorry for the camera movement, but have a good day. Bye.